Hello, you are welcome to class. So in this class we are going to look at how to draft or how to make a 270-degree circle skirt. Okay, and these are our measurements. We are using a waist 9, we are using the skirt length 10. Okay, and our constant, if you check, is 4.71. So you know the drill. So what we are going to do here, it's easy. We are just going to divide our waist divided by 4.71, okay, and you add it to 10 inches, which is the skirt length here. So 9 divided by 4.71 is 1.92, okay, 1.92. So plus 10, we have 11.92. okay, so approximately that will give us 12. So this time around we are going to get 12 in 4 places. That means 24 by 24. And what I mean by 24 by 24 is 12 in 4 places. So from here to here is 12, from here to here is 12, then from here to here is 12 and 12. So all together would be like 24 by 24. That is 24 by length, 24 by width. Okay, so we get that done. So let's get our fabric and measure out 24 by 24. So this is my fabric again. Okay, so we are going to measure out 24 inches now, 24 by 24. Okay, so I'm going to measure by the length, measure 24. Okay, so this is 24. Then by the width or the length, that is also 24. So I think I have to cut out this part because it's going to disrupt my measurement. Is it up to 24? Yes, exactly 24, which is fine. So that means I may not have to cut that out. So let me just measure my 24 here. So we just cut out this now, 24 inches, then cut all of them out. So this is it. So let's cut this out. So this is what we have. Can you see? Now the next thing is now to fold. Okay, so I'm folding by half, like so, like this. Okay, we are folding like this. Then the next one is we'll fold again like so. So we are folding into 4. So let me show you again. This is the width, this is the main fabric, this is the whole of the fabric. Then fold into 2, we place on fold widthwise, then we fold again lengthwise. So all together we have 4 folds. So let me explain the 4 folds now. When you look at this has a fold. Can you see? Fold here, fold there, 2 places. Can you see here? Okay, now here is the selvage edge. Can you see? They're all open 4 pieces. Then here also is open. Can you see? Then we have another folded edge here, fold without end. So these are the 4 things you should have to take note on your fabric. Okay, now the next thing is now to fold. We can fold like this. Okay, to complete the measurement, we'll fold like this, and also we can decide to open it up like this and measure. So since we've been doing this kind, I'm going to do this now. So we are going to measure our circumference, which is 1.92, remember, but because I'm working with a stretchy this, I don't want to use 2 inches, because if I use 2 inches it will be too wide. So I'll prefer to reduce it. So instead of using 1.92, I'm going to use 1.825. 1.825. So I'm measuring that. Can you see? So this time around, I love to iron, and the reason why I like to iron is just to get the kind of the line, the perfect line. So I might have to use my iron now just to iron it out. So I have already created an opening here, can you see? And the next thing is now to measure the length. Okay, remember we are cutting out 270 degree. So this is 10 inches here, this is 10 inches here, also is 10. Okay, so here is 10, and here also is 10. Then here is 10. So can you see what we have? So I can cut out these two parts. So these pieces, I can use it to make this piece, I can use it to make a band. Okay, so we cut out these parts. Okay, so this is it. This is what we have. And like I said this time around I like to work with iron. So let me just plug in my iron and just give it a good press. So remember, this class is an intensive class. I want to show you why I'm ironing and where to iron. So I'm going to iron this part here. I'm using a dry iron. Okay, it's not a steam iron. So I'm going to just iron. So I'm ironing this side, okay, the folded edge. I need to iron the folded edge. So it's just because of those folded edges that I am doing this, because I need those lines. Okay, so I think I'm done. Okay, so we can move on. So this is what we have now. The next thing is now to open it up. Because it's 270, remember, it's not a full circle, but we'll cut it in a circular way. So if you notice now, I've opened it up. I don't know if you can see it clearly. Let me adjust the camera. So this is the pieces now. Can you see? We have 4 folds here, 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 and here. So that is one of the reasons why I have to iron. So now what we are going to do is we need to open up one side. We are cutting out one part, a quarter out. So this is one of the reasons why 270 degree is not really common, because they do complain that it do waste a bit of fabric. You know, this now we don't need it, so we can even use it to cut something else later. So this is our 270 degree now. So here can be the center. This is the center back now. So then let's put it out on our body form and see the final look. So this is the final look. Can you see the final look? Very beautiful. It's not really as full as 360 degree, and it's a bit fuller. It's fuller than 180 degree. Okay, so if you have a client that are of the opinion of I don't want it to be too wide, but I don't want it to be, this is also very good for an office wear, because it's very nice and the silhouette is very unique. So when you look at the number of folds, because this is how to get the measurement. When you look at the number of folds, 1, this is another fold here, this is 3. So when you check 3, whenever you see a 3 folds, that means in the front, that means it's 270 degree. Okay, so then you turn to the other back, because it should be 6. Okay, this is another 1, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So all together is 6 folds. There are 6 folds. So when you have a 6 folds of circle, okay, or maybe when you check the final look, then you realize you have 6 folds or 3 folds in front. So that means it is 270 degree skirt. So that's all for now. So in our next class, we are going to proceed to the 360 degree circle skirt.